Yay Networks.
We've been using ShipStation forever. ShipStation is actually trusted by over 100,000 sellers. Isn't that cool? So it also ships our international stuff, but ShipStation has made it super easy. Everything is in one central place. You get deep discounts. There's over 45 carriers, so you guys can choose from, compare rates, delivery times, all that good stuff. It works with over 300 platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and all that other good stuff. But yeah, it's been a game changer for us, for sure.
ShipStation, make ship happen.
Hey guys, my name is Heather Lindsay.
And my name is Cornelius Lindsay.
And I'm so excited that you landed on Life with the Lindseys.
This is so exciting. This gives us an opportunity to share our life with yours.
Yes, we're going to be talking about everything from entrepreneurship to ministry to your purpose to why you are here. Family, parenting, relationships, marriage, sex, you name it. We are talking about it.
So thank you so much for joining us today with Life with the Lindseys. Enjoy it.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to Life with the Lindseys. My name is Heather.
My name is Cornelius. I didn't know I was going to be here this week.
I knew you was going to be here, baby.
I didn't know I was going to be here
The Lord was going to take you out.
No, Monday, Sunday night, Monday morning, I was ready to go.
We're doing good.
I was ready to go. Yeah, I was ready to go, man. If you don't know, man, I put it out on social media, but I somehow I came down with shingles. Like, I didn't even know shingles was a thing.
Especially at our age, right?
Yeah, I didn't know shingles was a thing. And then all of a sudden, like I got hit with shingles. And I was like, I went to the dermatologist and everything. And the crazy thing is it had started to crust over. Like, I didn't have any pain or whatever. And the dermatologist is like, well, it looks like you're almost in the clear. And then Sunday I coached my daughter's soccer game. And then I was outside in the sun, I had on a hat, whatever. And then I come back home, I take this hot shower, and all of a sudden I'm starting to get this really, really bad headache. And I'm trying to figure out, what's going on. And I mean, that's when the pain started, and it was just, it was way too much. I had a headache out of this world. It was bad. It was bad, from headache to nausea to everything in between. It was the worst type of pain that I had ever had before in my entire life.
That's crazy.
And you've never wish that.
I remember asking him, like, does it feel like COVID?
No, it didn't feel like COVID. I've had COVID. I've had COVID. I've had COVID. That didn't feel like COVID. That felt like the third degrry disease from hell.
Aren't you glad you're not going to hell?
Himself.
That's like torturing the torturing you felt people are going to experience their entire life when they don't make Jesus Lord of their life.
Well, I felt like I was close to it. That was tough.
Oh,
that was really, really tough. But we're going to talk about today what happens when the unexpected happens, and because that was unexpected. Like, I had so much that I had planned to do this week. I was on this amazing weightlifting plan and eating plan.
And then you threw up your whole life.
Man, when I tell y'all, man,
he threw up his whole life.
I was like, what
confused.
is going on? And I'm sitting up thinking to myself, like, man, like I need to be at I like my routine. So I want to be at the gym. I want to be working out. I want to be doing this. I want to be doing that. And I can't do any of that stuff because I'm sidelined. Then on top of all of that, I'm laying in the bed. I feel super lazy, even though I'm in pain. I feel super lazy. I want to get up. I want to do something. I want to go somewhere. I want to get out of the house. And here I am, just like, I'm stuck here in the bed. And then I'm like, in the intro, I'm like, well, I guess I'm laying in the bed. Let me watch TV. And I'm going through television, and I'm like, what do people watch during the freaking day? Like, nobody wants to watch daytime talk shows, and all the movies are trash. And Netflix is trash. Netflix
That's probably
is
why their shares
trash.
have dropped from $600 to like $180.
They have nothing on. I mean,
Yeah.
well, all of these things they have.
There's a lot of dating, marriage,
a lot of
shows.
dating and marriage
If
shows.
you're
And
not
then-
into that stuff, then
and cooking,
in cooking,
cooking and baking. It's like
yeah.
do this cake and the America's barbecue pit, and I'm just like, I guess because I've watched all the drug shows, all the drug cartel shows, so there wasn't anything else to watch. And then like the only couple movies that I did want to watch. I'm not a movie person, so laying in the bed was hard. That was so difficult.
I loved it at night though, because when I did come and lay down with you, like we could watch movies together. We don't ever watch movies together, so it was so nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't nice of me.
I was like, babe, it's like a date.
I had been in the bed the whole day.
So you give me the side eye, like, all right, Heather, it's a date. Like, calm down.
And then I couldn't eat. So it wasn't like
Y'all.
it wasn't like a cool day. Like, oh, let's have a date and let's get some popcorn.
But then we couldn't eat either, y'all, because
Yeah,
my
they couldn't
precious
eat around me.
I made some like a mushroom flatbread, something for lunch, and I made it, and my goal was to kind of stay close to you to make sure you were okay. So I brought it and I came into the bedroom and I sat down and started eating it. You lifted your head up. What's that? What's that smell? I can't do that smell.
I couldn't do the smell.
And then you ran to the bathroom. I was like, all right.
I couldn't do the smell of any food.
Any food.
Every like even the faintest of sounds. When I heard my kids say "mom," every time they said "mom," it would ring in my head and my head would throb.
Wow, you know how I feel now as a mother when my kids call my name the whole entire day.
That has no correlation to it whatsoever.
It doesn't.
None whatsoever.
It doesn't. I love when they say
The crazy thing, so like what they kept talking, I didn't want to tell them to quit talking because we're all in the house, right? So I put one of my pillows over my head.
You did.
I put it over my head,
my
so I'm like
God.
sandwiched between two pillows. But I'm like, this isn't smart because if I go to sleep like this, I'm gonna suffocate.
You're gonna die.
Really die. So I don't want to do this. So it was
Agreed.
it was really bad.
It was tough. It was tough watching you. And this is life with the Lindseys, and I feel like sometimes things happen that we don't expect in life.
Yeah,
and like,
you don't
what is your
expect it.
position? Like, what do you do? Even watching you go through that as the spouse's side is hard to watch because it's like you want to be helpful. And we had a discussion yesterday because I thought I was still being helpful. But at the same time, like you were like, hey, I need to get out the house. And I'm like, hey, I should probably drive you because you're drugged. And you're like, hey, I need some space from life. And I'm like, you're right. You do. You need that
I
time.
wasn't drugged though. You can't tell. I wasn't drugged. I wasn't drugged. The drugs had passed through my system. The last time I had taken the drugs was the night before. So the
Yeah.
drugs had already passed through my system, and I was okay. And
Yeah.
and by the time I was driving, it was already noon.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to run an errand. I need to go somewhere. I need to get out of the house. And you're like, well, how you feel? And I feel like, you're never going to be 100%. So you just have to just keep pushing through it. And that was my mindset. My mindset was you have to keep pushing through it.
But I feel like that is, a word because I feel like sometimes we get hit with unexpected things. And what are you going to do? You have to keep pushing forward. What's your other option? I do believe in rest and taking your moments to yourself and being like, all right, I'm going to rest.
There's a lot of rest though.
Yeah, you rest for like 4 days.
I gave my body a lot of rest.
Yeah.
It didn't deserve all of that.
I think
It didn't need all of that.
I think it did.
No, it didn't. Because the way I'm going to work out moving forward, oh yes.
Oh, so there's this thing in trading called,
I'm gonna revenge workout.
I was going to say it's revenge trading.
I
Have
want a
you heard me
revenge
talk about
workout.
revenge trading?
I've heard you talk about trading.
You're listening to me talk about trading?
I had no other choice. You did a whole seminar while I was laying there in the bed,
Okay.
wishing death upon myself.
So, y'all, I had the Busy Traders live course and I felt bad because the internet's the best, like in that little area, and the kids can be loud. And so I didn't want to go upstairs or into another room. So I was like, you know what? I'm just, sorry, babe, but you got an opportunity to hear a 2-hour class live.
Yeah, I put that was another time I put a pillow over my head
I saw that.
and I tried to go to sleep.
but maybe it's just planting seeds.
Well, I mean, I am going to revenge workout. So that's a given. I'm going to revenge workout.
If you listened in class on Monday,
I wasn't listening all that well. I remember I was halfway here and halfway on the other side of Jordan. So I wasn't listening. Well, I wasn't listening all that well.
So baby, when you revenge trade, it's like you're trying to get back at the decision you made, right? Or
I didn't make the
bad thing
decision.
that happened to you, right?
Yeah.
Or the trade that didn't go your way.
Right.
And I said 97% of the time you're going to lose again.
Oh.
And the other 3% you'll win. And then you actually trick your mind into thinking that 3% is worth it, but it's really not. So instead, let's focus on just being consistent. So maybe you do your consistent.
My body going to get all of this. It's going to get all 97% of what don't work. It's going to get all 97%. I'm going to 2-hour workouts now. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt.
But you know what, babe?
Once I'm 100%, because I have to get, because I'm still
right
not. I don't know. I'm not telling you.
Give it to me.
No, I'm not telling you.
I'm your wife.
I know you're my wife. But I'm not telling you. No.
The thing is, like, if you tell me, I'll hold you. I'll hold you accountable.
I'll push through. That's it. I push through. I'm not getting back in that bed. I'm not.
Really? You're not getting in the bed today?
What?
You're not getting in the bed today?
I don't want to.
Okay. What do you want to do for our date? Do you want to like just order food?
Yeah, I mean, I don't go nowhere looking like this.
Oh, you don't want to go anywhere? Is it because of the way you feel? On a 1 to 10 scale, what would you say you're at?
Wow. Are you really serious? You're not serious right now.
1 to 10, babe. What we got?
No, I don't do that. But the good thing is like on days like today when we're thinking about food, America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh, that we have. Can I just tell y'all something about HelloFresh real quick?
We love it.
The very fact that you can receive a pre-portioned meal at your front door when you're already stressed out. I mean, we're talking about when unexpected things happen, and when you have things like that to happen, you don't have time to go to the grocery store, figure out what you're going to get, do this and do that. It's like, we got 3 kids around here and I wasn't feeling well. You didn't have time to do all of that. So you just go right there to HelloFresh and you can just literally choose, like, look at the picture, pick one of those. Yeah. And then everything is there. You have to worry about, did I get the right tomatoes? Or did I get the right cucumbers? Get the right peppers? Everything is already pre-portioned. It's already prepared. It's already there. All you have to do is just prepare it.
And what I love is that we have the recipes, pictures, and we have the recipe for the actual thing. So the cool thing is, y'all, there'll be times where I have a lot going on and maybe we already used our meals for the week, but you really love that one particular meal and you say, hey, I want that again. So I just go and grab those same ingredients because I already know how it tastes, how to make it, and I make it again. So it's really cool.
This is what we're talking about: farm fresh, seasonal produce, easy to make recipes. I mean, it's convenient. And then here's the thing: they have something for every type of eating palate. Whether my wife is more vegan, I'm more of a carnivore. Our kids are a mixture of the both of us. It's just an amazing thing that we love to have in our house. So go to HelloFresh.com/LWL16 and use code LWL16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That is amazing.
That's so amazing.
Let me tell you, listen, HelloFresh.com/LWL16 and use code LWL16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I mean, you can't beat that. This is America's #1 meal kit.
It is. It's amazing. So we're still talking about what to do when unexpected things happen. Something that has helped me is unplugging. And I'm actually doing a social media fast now where I'm just not going to be on social media. I can feel, I'm a feeler. I sense such a heaviness in the spirit, such a, I don't want to say a depression, but like a heaviness, like a weightiness, right? And whenever I feel like unexpected things happen or just things happen in general in life, whenever I've had big life, hard events happen, I realize I need to pull away and press into the Father because there's a lot going on. And what happens is I feel like you can get so consumed in your situation and so consumed in what's happening and then you get on social media and you find yourself scrolling, and then more seeds getting planted, more seeds. And then you're starting to feel not good about yourself because of the heaviness that you're feeling. So what's helped me is like putting boundaries up and saying, okay, I was telling you about earlier this week about just being consistent. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to pull away from social media for a little bit. I want to make sure I'm more consistent. And anytime I'm going to grab my phone to get on social media, I'm pulling up the Bible app and I'm going to read my word.
The Bible app doesn't work.
What do you mean, baby?
It doesn't work. It legit doesn't work.
Oh, well, I usually use my actual Bible.
Oh,
but
yeah.
What I'm saying is it could just be you're pulling up a Kindle, right? Or reading
An
a
Audible,
book,
yeah.
an Audible or just something. I love going on YouTube and I play the Bible, just like the Bible. But personally, whenever I read the Bible, I like to actually have a hardback. I have like 3 hardbacks next to my bed. I like to touch it and underline it and stuff. But just pulling away and start setting boundaries around things. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm not working out. I need to carve some time into working out. So let me look at my schedule and see what I need to eliminate and what I need to add. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever I get hit with hard times, what helps me is a strategy to move forward.
Yeah.
I like structure and I like schedules, and that helps me to get the ball rolling again when I feel like I've been knocked down.
Yeah. I mean, well, I was off social media because I had no other choice but to be. I was off of everything. I didn't even know where my phone was for 3 days.
You didn't. And at some point I just started responding.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even know where my phone was for 3 days because it hurt to even look at it.
I know. I was trying to get you some medicine, and I called an order in from your dermatologist and they had your number on file. So I was like, crap, I need to have his phone near me. So when the pharmacy calls and tells me that it's ready.
And I did not care one bit. I was like, I think I woke up and I was like, hey, you good? And you're like, yeah, I'm trying to get the number for the pharmacy. Oh, okay. Like, whatever. I don't care. You can have the stupid thing.
I was like, I need to get you drugs.
I have no idea.
Because you're not doing good, friend.
Just get it. I don't know. So I was off because I didn't have anything. I mean, I guess it was good, but it was good to be able to just have that time to be able to just kind of get away. But I wish I had that time, made that decision more of like under your circumstances.
By choice.
Like by choice. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes, some people don't get a chance to make that by choice. Some people, and I just, my heart really broke for people out there who are bedridden.
Yeah.
And who find
That's
themselves in those type of situations. Like I couldn't imagine, having to just continue to just lie in the bed. Like the kind of depression that started to hit me just from laying in the bed.
It's real.
It was like already with the sickness. And then I felt worthless because I felt like I'm not doing anything because, usually during the day, it's about producing. Yeah. It's about making something, building something.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing any of that. I was just laying there.
Yeah.
And then every time I tried to get up, like my body reminded me, well, my body and my wife reminded me.
Wow.
You both reminded me. you both reminded me. It's time for you to get back in the bed. We're
accountability buddies.
It's time for you to get back in the bed. And like, but every day, no matter how I felt, I was like, I'm getting up. I'm brushing my teeth. One day I brushed my teeth like 6 times.
Yeah. You kept brushing your teeth. And then I think I ordered you a new toothbrush.
You did.
Like he's doing a lot.
I kept brushing because I felt like that was the only thing I could do. I just felt like I needed to do something.
You think that's that performance in you though?
Could be. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to do something. So the most I could do on like Monday and Tuesday just to stand up was tough. So, getting to the sink and just brushing my teeth and scraping my tongue was like, I felt like, okay, accomplished. Then I got back in the bed.
So you were even challenging yourself in sickness.
That was.
You should. Yes. That's probably why your body was like, you need to chill out. And I think your body still needs to chill out. But what do I know? Right.
And the crazy thing is that of all of it, you would never guess how the shingles came on. It wasn't because of anything else except one thing. Stress.
Yes.
And I admit it. It's been stressful. And I don't think I deal with stress well.
Yeah.
Because in my world, I'll hide it.
Yeah, you suppress.
I suppress
big time.
I suppress it.
Yeah.
And I don't really talk about it. So I think it just all kind of came to a head. It was like, ha ha ha, we got you. Boom. And that was it.
Meanwhile, I'd be like, "Boy,
Yeah,
you see why I talk so much, babe? Because I ain't trying to get those shingles. We ain't hold no stress up in here. We gonna talk it all out."
Oh Lord. Yeah, my wife be wanting to talk, and I'm like, "Come on, girl, come on." I mean, but you know, it is what it is. But it was stress.
Yeah.
Stress brought it on, and then the one thing that my doctor kept saying was, "You have to calm down.
Yeah.
You have to stop stressing.
Yeah.
You have to stop stressing. You have to stop stressing." And I'm like, "You stressing me out just by telling me to stop stressing."
What's your game plan then? That makes me excited
What's your mouth?
to not stress. I was like, let's make a list of everything.
Yeah, I remember you did tell me that.
Listen, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
You gotta tell them.
You tell them.
So my wife, I'm laying there in the bed, y'all, obviously not feeling well. And my joyous wife looks at me and she's like, we had just got off the phone with the doctor. And the doctor's like, yeah, like you need to stop stressing. You have to stop stressing. So my wife gets off the phone, as joyous as she can be. And she says, "Okay, you're gonna stop stressing. Okay, you're gonna stop stressing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop stressing." She said, "Okay, this is what we need to do. We need to make a list of all the things that we can do to manage your stress, to get your stress level down." And I looked at her
with a dirty look, y'all.
No, it wasn't even trying to be a dirty look. I just looked at her and I said, "Bae, that's not fun to me." Like,
and you said that stresses me out.
That does stress me out.
But I was like, wait, we're just gonna make a list of fun things that make you happy.
No. That's stress. List stress me out.
The
list
to do list. So excited.
No,
oh my gosh.
To
I'm
do
getting excited
list
about a list right now.
And to do any kind of list stresses me out. Grocery list. If I go to the grocery store with a list, that stresses me out.
Really?
I'm stressed out.
Oh my gosh.
Stressed out. That means I got to go find it. That means I got to go down different aisles. That means I got to maybe talk to people.
But it makes you have a plan so you save your money and you're not just buying stuff.
No, you just got to go in the grocery store and just let the Holy Spirit lead you, or let the words from your ancestors guide you.
Nope. I think we should do practical things. And one of the things that's on my list is shipping some stuff from ShipStation. And y'all, we've been using ShipStation forever. I have an e-commerce business that I've had since 2012. And we've been using ShipStation for a really long time. We get deeply discounted rates. ShipStation is actually trusted by over 100,000 sellers. Isn't that cool? So it also ships our international stuff, and that's super easy. And that used to be just a very hard thing when we were doing everything manually. It was a disaster, but ShipStation has made it super easy. Everything is in one central place. You get deep discounts. There's over 45 carriers, so you guys can choose from, compare rates, delivery times, all that good stuff. It works with over 300 platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and all that other good stuff. But yeah, it's been a game changer for us for sure.
Yeah. So everybody, make sure that you get over to ShipStation.com. You're going to start saving with every shipment. This is my wife is telling you, we've been using ShipStation for the longest time. We're not just blowing smoke up your behind. We're telling you, we have, and ShipStation has been a friend to us. So sign up using promo code LWTL for a free 60-day trial today at ShipStation.com and start saving with every shipment. That's 2 whole months of discounted shipping, absolutely free. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in LWTL. Again, go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in LWTL. What y'all gonna type in? LWTL. LWT, Life with the Lindseys. ShipStation, make ship happen. Yeah, but it has been, that was a roller coaster. That was different for us.
It was hard, and not only that. Well, my husband got shingles. I get a call from the kid's school that Logan's finger is like ripped open.
Oh yeah,
and that was on Monday, and his finger's ripped open because he slammed his finger in the bathroom door or something crazy. So rushing up there, he gets 3 stitches and he hit metal. And so I'm like, crap, does he need a tetanus shot? Like, I'm trying to figure out all these decisions. And my husband is like over here done. And so I'm like, can't cook because it makes him throw up. Logan is getting stitches.
Yeah, you couldn't cook. You couldn't,
Right.
you couldn't really talk.
I couldn't talk. I'm
No-
trying
no
to keep
sound.
everybody quiet. And then I have a class to teach that night.
Yeah.
It was a really crazy day. So I
It was
think
a
after
really
this
crazy
week,
day.
I just feel like, plus I can sense a lot of things in the spirit. I was like, let me just unplug from everything and really just spend a lot of time with my family and Jesus and read books and just clear my head from the craziest week ever. And I feel like that's what you have to do sometimes when life hits you,
Yeah.
right? Cut out the clutter. What's cluttering you? What's distracting you? What's bringing you stress? What's bringing you down? Put up some boundaries. It doesn't have to be a list. Just throw some boundaries up in your head.
For all of my non-list people out there.
Non-list
whoop, whoop,
people.
whoop.
Right. And just take a deep breath and say, you know what? I'm going to enjoy today. Today's going to be an amazing day. I have my family here. You're alive. Thank the Lord. Because I was nervous for a second.
See, even you were nervous.
I was nervous. And then, you know, I'm not going to lie. I came in and I was like laying hands on you and like praying. And I was checking your breathing because, you know, you check a baby's breathing to make sure they're doing good. They okay. Between you and Logan, I was running up and down them stairs on Monday
Man,
night.
you always say the way that I sleep sometimes. I lay on my back and put my hands over my chest.
Right. It
Yeah.
said moved your hands a couple times. But yeah, it was a little crazy.
They just say casket ready.
Anyway, so I had to step back though and just be like, God, I'm just so thankful. I know that sounds crazy,
Yeah.
but I'm thankful. I am, because I feel like when you're hitting hard times or, you know, you go through just rough moments, it's like you break out of that by just being thankful and being
Yeah.
grateful.
Yeah.
Y'all know we talked about doing a complaining fast, and it came at the perfect time because right when the fast ended, all hell broke loose.
It did.
Right?
I couldn't complain about anything because talking made it worse.
Right. And so I feel like we learned a lot from this week, and I'm thankful
Yeah.
for the lessons I learned, not thankful for what you went through because that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But it's still lesson learned
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely. Well, y'all,
We love y'all.
we appreciate y'all. We're going to keep this one, you know, intimate. I won't call it short. We'll keep it intimate. And I'm going to heal up a little bit more and get better. And I just pray that, you know, whatever you guys are going through out there, I pray that, you know, I'm not telling anybody to tough it out. I'm not telling y'all to
Yeah.
follow my lead and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, we want you to do what is best for you. We want you to take that time to pull away to get what you really need. You know, if that really touched your heart, what my wife says she's doing, you know, staying away from social media and stuff like that for a little bit, like lean into that. Don't ignore that. Like, don't ignore it. And then also, you know, if you're out there and you're like, well, I don't know if I should do that too, and you're trying to produce something, maybe God said saying you need to do something else. Maybe saying you need to lean more into, you know, your diet. You need to lean more into working out or doing something that is, you know, physically rigorous, you know, getting your body going or mentally stimulating. Maybe he's pushing you more to that. So just think about where you are right now. Make those appropriate changes. You know, make the changes not because you feel like you need to or that God wants you to, but make those changes because you need to. God wants you to, and also somebody's depending on you. Just know that we love you guys and we appreciate y'all always rocking with us every single week. Thank you for your prayers, for all those who were praying
thanks
for me.
praying for us.
Yeah, and
then also our friends that sent us $100 in food, Justice and Maria, Reawake.
Oh yeah, the Colemans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Pat,
sent
yeah.
us some. We appreciate y'all.
Pastor
That was
Justice
amazing.
and
I was
Pastor
like, thank
Maria.
you, Jesus.
I know, yeah, because it was rough, like trying to figure out food and everything else, and even with HelloFresh, like here, it was like, you know, it's like, man, do we want to cook it right now? There's a lot going on. But y'all, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for always rocking with us. God bless y'all. Bye.
Bye, y'all.